Is 8:43. Is this the? It is 8:43 here in Indianapolis, Indiana. I am your host, Gina Devenish, along with my co-host, Hunter Weissman. Hunter, you want to introduce yourself real quick?
Hello.
So, we are here at the Beepball Bonanza here in Indianapolis, hosted by the Indy Thunder. We were at this tournament about 4 years ago, and we've returned. Hunter and I will be splitting the live stream, meaning I will be hosting while we are hitting, and Hunter will be hosting while we're on defense because I'll be out calling, and Hunter does have to do some pitching while we're on offense. If you are watching, I really appreciate it. However, you can make comments, but I will not be able to see them. So my apologies if I don't respond to a comment. I'm not ignoring you. We literally can't see them. But comment anyway. We'll read them after. And, we all love the support. We have a few people to thank for helping us to get to this point. We'd like to thank all the people who donated to help us get here. We'd like to thank CAF, Challenge Athletes Foundation, who provided grants to some of our players, allowing them to get here. I got it. Nope, I got a pencil. And just all of our other generous donations that we've received over the years. Be sure to share this live stream with all of your friends and family. I'm in the process of sharing it as we speak. And we are just really excited to be here. We got here yesterday afternoon around 4 o'clock. And like I said, we are just super pumped to be here. It's nice to be able to travel to a tournament. We haven't been able to come to this tournament in a while, so it's nice to be able to travel to it. We are the away team, which means we're going to be hitting first, and hopefully that means we're going to be scoring first. I don't know how to wait for that to happen. So thank you all so much for tuning in, and if you can't tune in live, you can watch this afterwards. This is our first game of the day. We have 3 games total. This one is going to be against the Oklahoma Lookouts. You make me happy too, I'm posting this on our Renegade Facebook page as we speak because we're live streaming from YouTube, and we're just kind of waiting for the other team to get ready, get in the field so that we can get started. Be sure to follow us on all of our socials here on YouTube. You can also follow us on Facebook, Boston Renegades Beat Baseball. We're also on Twitter/X, Boston Renegades Beat Baseball. We are on Instagram at Boston.Renegades, and we are also on TikTok at ABC.BostonRenegades. So be sure to follow us, like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to check out our website. You can also sign up for our email list to get all of your Renegade updates. Follow your favorite players. Learn about the sport, learn about what we're doing, all our events. Our home plate umpire for today is Mike Woodard, who's been with this league for a very long time. Leading off for us is number 4, Tyler Merault. Tyler is in his 3rd full season as a Renegade. He is wearing number 4 and scoring some gray long baseball pants and brand new New Balance white cleats. So we're just kind of waiting for things to get started. The opposing team is taking the field. Forgive me for not speaking at the moment. We're just kind of waiting to get started here. I have my own phone in front of me to try to post this link on our socials and share it out to everybody. All right, and we are getting started. We got number 44 on Cochran at the mound, swinging a miss for strike one. We got head coach number 62 Rob Weissman catching. Swinging a miss for strike two. Grounder up the middle. Tyler's making his way to first, and he scores the run, putting the Renegades on the board.
Let's go, when I move, you move. Just like that. When I move, you move. Just like that. When I move, you move. Just like that. Hell yeah. Hey, quick this. Like that, man.
All right. Up next, number 2, Christian Thaxton. Christian flew in from Oklahoma to be with us. Fun fact, Christian's brother Connor is actually playing for the Oklahoma Lookouts, so it's 2 siblings playing against each other.
Hey, Jen, you're getting runners.
I've never seen that in Beepball. I'm sure it's happened, but it's a very interesting dynamic. And Christian is getting his base check.
Christian can get himself back, Jen. You should never know the lineup, okay?
Swinging a miss for strike one. Foul tip for strike two. Fly ball up the middle, and he is making his way to third. Oh, and he was just put out. Who is that? Number 5. So that's one down for the Renegades. Too bad, because that was a very hard hit. All right. Up next, number 53, Sean Devenish. Fun fact, Sean and I celebrated our 5th wedding anniversary yesterday. Very exciting. Sean has been with the team for 10 years now. Quite some time. Sean's getting his base check. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Let's go, Sean. Got it? There you go, boy. Ready, Mark? Set.
Short fly ball. That's
Ball's up. He's out.
we thought it was foul, but it rolled just fair. Called foul and it rolled fair, which means Sean stopped, so he got the out. All right, so that's 2 out for the Renegades. Up next, number 18, Rob Dias.
Just run. Actually, hit the ball. Yeah, here we go. First play. Real simple. Go, guys.
Grounder up the middle, but it is foul.
I see you getting out there, Blue. Let's go.
Line drive up the middle. Dias is making his way to first. And he scores the run. That's 2 on the board for the Renegades.
Hey, RD. Way to smack it. I haven't seen Dice to the ball like that in years. That is awesome.
All right.
9-8.
Up next, number 47, Drew Crook.
What's up with the salt, guys? Drew's up. I'm going to play with the lookout. Big number 98. Guys, what's Drew's?
Sean, darling, you need to move.
Hey, big Drew, let me hear that. Hey, hold it.
We were trying to sing his calling card, but we had to stop because he had to get a base check. Yeah, we are loud. We know this. Dice, you need to move. Thank you. Swing and a miss for strike one.
You better be waiting there, Drew Bear.
Grounder up the middle. Drew is making his way to first base. And he is put out by number 24. That is 3 outs for the Renegades. All right, I am going out in the field, so Hunter is going to take over.
Alrighty, thank you very much, Gina. I will do the score. You got it? Yep. All right. All right, the Renegades took a 2-0 lead in the top of the first inning. Apologies. It was a beautiful day this morning, 8:59 a.m. Eastern Time. Unfortunately, I cannot read any comments that you guys put on the live stream. This is unlike Facebook, where the comments can scroll up onto my screen. So unfortunately, I cannot interact with the chat. However, the Renegades are taking the field on defense, and the defense is as follows. In the first level of the defense, on the left side, we have number 18, Rob Dias, who had that nice line drive up the middle to score that second run for the Renegades in the top of the first. And playing on the right side, we have Chris Kimball, wearing the number 40 on the back of his jersey, with Drew Crook, number 47, playing on the third base side behind Rob Dias in the second level, with Sean Devenish playing right up the middle, wearing the number 53. And playing first base, we have the DF, Shane Canton, wearing the number 37. And rounding it off, we have Tyler Mirault over on the right side of the defense at the rover spot in the third level. So leading off for the Oklahoma Lookouts in the bottom of the first inning is Mark Ivy. He's a left-handed bat. He's getting warmed up right on top of home plate. Tim Hibner is pitching on the mound for the Lookouts. We have Gina Devenish calling the right side of the field, with Nick Morin-Tylock calling the left side of the field. Ivy got his base check first and then third. Slightly bent to the knees, and pitch is popped up to right field, rolling and foul as Ivy was running down the third base line. Definitely got thick grass today. It was very wet this morning coming onto the field. And the count is 0-1.
Perfect timing, Mark. Good swing.
I hope everyone can hear me, as we do have the Bluetooth microphone going for us. As Ivy steps back into the left-handed batter's box, his time is called for a tractor driving by on the road to the right of the field. Got some nice scenery here at this complex, as we have a big football stadium over in center field, 2 baseball fields in right field. A big high school here. And the 0-1 pitch. It's a line drive to right field, right past Chris Kimball. Incoming is Tyler Mirault. Mark Ivy running to first base, and he's safe. Just before Mirault could pick up the ball, it was a heat-seeking line drive to the right side. Kimball had no chance. It also got past Shane Canton, who was also in the area, and the score is 2-1.
This ground is killing it, Shane. You could have made that play. Call issue, Rob. Call issue. We got it.
We got a fast start for both teams, as we got leadoff runs for both lineups. Tyler Mirault, who tried to make that play, scored on his first plate appearance, which also led off the game. Batting second, we have number 11, Aaron Higbee. He's a right-handed batter, getting his base check first and then third base, which I don't know if first base is working all that well. It's a shorter base than third base, as they're trying to readjust it. We have some technical difficulties at first base, but it does sound a little bit better.
For everyone, hey,
You got 3 people over there trying to get it to work. And the base is malfunctioning. It has a weak tone currently right now. It has a few hiccups in it as they're trying to plug it in and re-plug it back in. Still trying to troubleshoot this base. The base does sound good now. It's got a good current of sound coming in, so I think we're going to resume play here. For those just tuning in, Mark Ivey led off the inning in the bottom of the first for the Oklahoma Lookouts with a run. The score is currently 2-1 in favor of the Renegades. As Higbee is slightly bent to the knees with his elbow up towards the catcher as he swings through and misses for strike 1. Higbee swinging right across his chest with a little bit of an uppercut. Swinging a black and gold DeMarini softball bat as he swings and misses for strike 2. The Oklahoma Lookouts have a bright red jersey with white lettering on across their chests and white numbers on their backs as Higbee misses for strike 3. They're also wearing white baseball pants. Some of them also are wearing knee-high red socks and red cleats. Pitch is taken and the count runs full. We've got a 1-take, 3-strike count on Higbee. Pitch and fouls it back towards the catcher in the scorer's booth, and we'll do it again. Higbee just a little bit out front as that ball hit the end cap of the bat. Umpire Mike Woodard doing the game for us this morning. Higbee with a slightly open stance, feet slightly further than shoulder width apart. And the next pitch is grounded down the left field line. In comes Rob Dias. Higbee running to third base. It's going to be close, and Dias scoops it up and makes the play. First put out of the season for the Renegades goes to Rob Dias, wearing the number 18 on his back. It was a bang-bang play, and there is 1 out in the bottom of the first. So there's 1 in and 1 out for Chad Dillon, who's a left-handed bat. The Lookouts have 3 lefties and 3 righties in their lineup, going left, right, and left. Connor Thaxton, brother of Christian Thaxton, is on deck for the Oklahoma Lookouts. Renegades defense is getting set in the field. We do have a volunteer at the 170-foot mark, who's positioned right behind Sean Devenish. Dillon getting his base check first and then third base. Dillon is a tall lefty whose feet are shoulder width apart, slightly bent to the knees, hands back towards the catcher. He's wearing red batting gloves and black undersleeves, a black blindfold. His first pitch is grounded weakly to right field. In comes Chris Kimball. Dillon running originally to third, and Kimball makes the play. Dylan originally ran to third base, but first base was going off. That gave Kimball more time to get to the ball. Score that play of 40. And there are quickly 2 outs in the inning. So we got 1 in and 2 out for Connor Thaxton, who's getting into the right-handed batter's box. Got nice plays on the short level of the defense by both Rob Dias and Chris Kimball. Chris Kimball will be leading off the Renegades in the top of the second inning. Thaxton wearing the number 13 on the back of his jersey. Wearing 2 black arm sleeves. No baseball hat. Looks like they're replacing first base here. Thaxton's blindfold says goal fix on the back of it. It's probably used for goal ball. That is commonly played with a lot of these players that are currently playing in this tournament. Hopefully this base sounds a little bit better than the base that they originally had over there. The Renegades are playing their first of 3 games today, with the second game going to be against the Chicago Comets. That game is supposed to kick off at 11 a.m. And then later on down the line at 2:15, the Renegades will be playing on a live broadcast of ISSC Network. That will be on a different YouTube link. Still troubleshooting first base over there. This base is having some serious issues. Unclear if it's the bases or the wire. It's certainly louder. I don't think that's much better. It's a long delay. It's certainly loud, that's for sure. I wish I could be reading comments of anyone who is commenting. I apologize about that. Apparently YouTube does not have that function like Facebook to have comments. So, but if anyone could share this live stream on Facebook for fans who do not have YouTube, please do so, as we no longer stream our games on Facebook. We also, if you noticed, for those sighted, do not have the scoreboard on the upper left-hand corner like we did last year. We just had too many issues using that app. Looks like we're going to resume play. Slightly better, but definitely not as nicely sounded as third base is, as Thaxton has a similar batting stance to Christian. And the first pitch to Connor swung on and missed for a strike. Hibner missing low in the dirt. Thaxton swinging just above his knees as his weight is shifted back towards the catcher. And pitch is swung on and missed for strike 2. Yet to make contact is Connor Thaxton. Pitch from Hibner is foul tipped right at his feet for strike 3. Thaxton was going to run to first base there, as the catcher leads him back into the right-handed batter's box. Thaxton getting reset at the plate, as he gets set with his hands just behind his head, ear height, and he takes a pitch, and the count runs full. So we got a 1 pass, 3 strike count on Thaxton, and pitch. Swung on and grounded weakly to left field. This one's not going to make it, and it's foul. Rob Dias and Chris Kimball both coming in on it. That ball probably went 35 feet from the looks of it. It's very thick grass here. Catcher leading Thaxton back to the plate. Connor Thaxton has a similar build to Christian. Similar height, similar build and muscle mass. Thaxton also swinging a black and gold DeMarini softball bat with a black grip. He's wearing white batting gloves, and he swings through and grounds it up the middle. Thaxton running to first base. Over is Rob Dias, and Thaxton is safe. Connor Thaxton ties the game. That ball was right up the middle. Dias and Kimball both struggled to get over to find it. It is a tie game, 2-2. So we got 2 in and 2 out for Randy George, a new addition for the Oklahoma Lookouts this year in the right-handed batter's box, wearing the number 7 on the back of his jersey. George's feet is shoulder width apart, wearing black batting gloves. He's got a gray undershirt, swinging a white white softball bat with a blindfold over his face. He's also wearing black cleats. And there's a red stripe that's going down his white baseball pants on the side. First base is having more issues. George is getting his base second, now third. At this rate, I would just send everyone to third base. I feel like that's acceptable. As George is giving some, Hibner is instructing George to give him some practice swings through the zone. Slight uppercut in his swing. He's in his stance. His chest is facing the scorer's table behind home plate. And his first swing is swung on and missed for strike 1. Swung just under across his chest. Pitch. And swung on and missed for strike 2.
Hey, if the ball's in the air,
the ball was just a little bit under the bat.
If the ball's in the air, it's going to die. Charge it.
As George gets reset in the box. And the 0-2 pitch from Hibner is swung on and weakly grounded up the middle. This ball is just fair. Chris Kimball's in, bobbles it, and George scores. Kimball had it for a minute, but couldn't recover, and that allowed George to score running to third base. And the Oklahoma Lookouts take the lead. It is now 3-2 Oklahoma. This is certainly a different start for both teams who played most recently last year on the Game of the Day live stream on the NBBA page. Renegades ended up winning that matchup 8-4 for a final. As we have Kyle Ivey coming to the plate, brother of Mark Ivey, who is on deck. Both Ivey brothers are left-handed hitters. Kyle wearing the number 34 and Mark wearing the number 24. Ivey getting his base check first and then third base. Feet just a little more than shoulder width apart. He's wearing red and black cleats, weight back towards the catcher. Pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Third base going off there. We appreciate all who have tuned in so far. And the 0-1 pitch is fouled off right towards Mike Woodard, the umpire. Hands just behind his left ear, a little bit off of his shoulders. Pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Renegades could use a strikeout here, as there have been 5 total runs scored in this first inning by both teams as Ivey takes and the count runs full. Got a 1-pass, 3-strike count and pitch. Swung on in a weak line drive to right field, just to the right of the first base bag, and we'll do it again. Oklahoma hitting balls into the ground, and they've hit some line drives, and Renegades have done the same. First base is still having issues. And the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, and Ivy strikes out for the third out of the inning, but nonetheless, the Oklahoma Lookouts take the lead with 3 in the bottom of the first. Going to the top of the second, Gina will have the call.
You can't hear it, it'll make a play. You've got to focus on keeping the ball to your right or your left. So you're going to run in the top on the stick grass, okay? Sure, you've got to make an adjustment. Stay low. Especially on this grass. Stay low on defense. Jingle, jingle, jingle.
Hit the ball, Chris Kimball.
Eat, Papa, eat. Nobody likes a skinny Santa.
All right, guys. Gina's back.
Yeah.
That was an interesting inning on defense. Happened is balls got sat on, so we had a hard time getting them and picking them up. They always say the hardest ball to find is the one that's right in front of you. So, but now that we know that, hopefully we can have better inning when we're on defense again. So we're at the bottom of our order with number 40, Chris Kimball.
Let's go to Kimball Macumbo.
Chris did make a putout in the first inning.
Yeah, I agree. I couldn't hear it either, Diane.
All right, Chris got his base check. We got Hunter Weissman at the mound. Line drive down the first baseline. Chris is making his way to first, and Chris scores the run to tie it up.
Let's go, Christopher!
All right, we're back to the top of our order with
One warning you're going to get. I hear that word on the field again, you're gone. What word? I said the first. Oh, you did?
We got a warning for some foul language. So we're back to the top of our order with number 4, Tyler Morrell. Tyler put us on the board in the first inning. Let's hope we can do it again. Yeah. These try really hard to keep it clean here, so we don't want to get in trouble. All right, we got a film crew following us for the documentary. More to come on that. All right. Foul back for strike 1. Tyler's setting himself up again. Got Ron Cochran back on the mound. Another foul back for strike 2 that Rob caught. Making some slight foot adjustments. All right, just doing a ball check to make sure they can all hear it. This game is entirely based on sound, so it's got to make sure the sound is quality, or quality enough. Line drive up the third base side. Tyler's making his way to third. He misses the base, and he is put out. Had he not missed the base, he would have had that.
When I move, you move. Just like that. Hell yeah. Hey, Christian. Swing that back.
All right. Up next, number 2, Christian Thaxton. Christian hit a heck of a ball in the first inning, but got put out. Let's hope he can score in this second inning. All right. Dias, you need to move. Dias, you need to move.
Rob, move.
Dias, you're in the stream shot. Sorry, I blocked the mic because I had to yell at Dias to move. He was in the shot. Okay. Oh, we got the run. Oh, it was challenged and we got it. So, all right. So Tyler made it back just in time to touch the base and score the run. So, no one on the board for Tyler. That is a gift. We are calling that a gift. He missed the base, but he went back for it, and he got rewarded for it. I mean, not rewarded for missing the base, but rewarded for sticking to it and not giving up. All right. Wait, it's not 1 out because Kimball scored and Tyler scored, so it's not 1 out. There's no outs yet. Are they still challenging this? Like, what's happening over here? Sorry, forgive my banter over here. I'm just trying to figure out what's happening. So like I said, there is. Am I allowed to talk about this on the live stream? Thank you. There is a documentary being made about us. There are cameras following us around and kind of documenting the sport of beep baseball. More to come on that. They started following us last season, and they're going to follow us through the entirety of this season. So very, very exciting. I'm trying really hard not to look at the camera or the crew right now, but it's a little bit awkward. Oh, and we're getting a new ball. This is just all kinds of. So I'm gonna a slight, pause in the game. I'm gonna take a moment to talk about our merch. If you want to buy your very own Renegade jersey with either your number or the number of your favorite player, you can go to Squad Locker and purchase a shirt, a hat, all kinds of cool accessories like you can get like towels and bibs and masks and drinkware and all that good stuff. And 3% of the proceeds go to us. So go to our website, click I think shop, and you will be directed to our Squad Locker link. So thank you to Squad Locker for partnering with us for that and getting another base check. Have a ball, and here we go, finally. High fly, short ball, up the middle. Dak Texas making his way to third, and he scores. All right, that is another one for the Renegades, making it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-3, Boston. All right, that's the Thax we all know and love. I mean, he hit a killer ball the first one. That just an unfortunate put out, but all right. Up next, number 53, Sean Devenish.
You see that? You put it back on the spot.
All right, Sean put the ball in play in the first inning, but was put out by the left shorty. Sean's getting his base check.
Oh, that was great. I was able to follow him all the way.
Yeah, I saw you.
I want to do that again, but
All right.
get this guy up again. He's got it.
Sean is scoring the number 53 blue jersey with gray pants with a black stripe down the sides and white arm sleeves.
No, it's always more.
Foul, little shorty thing, only went up to about the pitcher.
See, the goal is to hit it so hard that you don't have to run hard. That's the goal.
Sean is also sporting red batting gloves and white New Balance cleats. Sean has got a brand new hat just for this tournament. Foul, swing and a miss for strike 2.
Just for a few. Is he likely to? Is he likely to hit it?
Hit it? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 He doesn't hit it as hard as that.
He's got. Oh no, he. Yeah, but he can run pretty fast. Like I have no doubt.
The man's a PE teacher.
Yeah. He.
That's
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Man knows what he's doing.
I watched him run for 8 hours.
Another foul tip. It's all over it. It's 3 runs for this inning. No outs yet. Grounder up the middle. Sean is making his way to first base, but he misses. Unfortunately, he tried to slide in, but his foot didn't quite make it. So that's 1 out. All right. So that's 1 out down for the Renegades in this inning. Up next, number 18, Rob Dias. Rob scored for us in the first inning. I'm confident he can do it again.
Yeah, secret weapon.
All right. Dias getting his base check. Dias is scoring some black and green batting gloves. And he also has the gray pants with the black stripe down the sides and white New Balance cleats. High, short fly ball. It lands just fair. Dias making his way to first, and he scores the run. All right, so that's 2 for Dias.
Let's go, baby. Let's
Up next, number 24, Drew Crook. Drew put the ball into play in the first inning, but he got put out.
Tell us what Drew's wearing.
So Drew is wearing the number 47 Renegade jersey. He also has the gray baseball pants with the black stripe down the side. I can't tell if he's wearing, I think he's wearing black cleats. He's got, looks like red, white, and black batting gloves. All right, Drew's got his base check. kind of adjusting his stance. All right, and here we go. Wearing his Renegade cap backwards. High fly ball up the third baseline. Drew is making his way to first, but unfortunately gets put out.
Yeah, that was
By Randy. And I think that's
Get the ball, Chris Kimbo.
I think that's mid.
Let's cut for a second. Can you do me a favor?
All right. Back to the bottom of our order. So we've batted around with number 40, Chris Kimball. Chris scored in his last at bat. So let's see what he can do.
These days? Oh, so you want of them catching or failing? Yeah. Can you grab me a chair? I need to just sit here and like shoot.
Okay, straight. There you go.
Thank you.
I know we're staring.
So I hate the sound of that bass. It's like torture.
I'm not recording, so.
All right. So Kimball is scoring some knee-high baseball pants with navy blue knee-high socks, gray baseball pants. Short ball up the west side. Kimball's making his way to third. He misses it. He's been missing the base a lot. So that was a short ball up the first base side. Unfortunately, Kimball missed it. All right, so that is an out for Kimball for 3 outs. All right. All right, I'm going back on defense.
Let's go. Play some D.
Okay, in that case, I want to get the Renegades catching them.
I thought it was on. Is it
Batteries
off?
might not be great.
So I just narrated that whole thing, and they didn't hear any of it.
It looks good.
Oh, I know, it's hilarious too.
All right, back on defense for the Renegades. That inning had a bunch of ups and downs. Renegades retook the lead. However, they had two missed bases, in the inning. Kimball, Dias, and Thaxton, and Maralt all scored in the inning.
There you go. This is the only Boston team I root for, so.
That's actually not true for me too.
Yeah, could not care less
I'm the
about the Red
worst like
Sox.
Boston fans. I've been to a Sox game.
So the score is and should be 6-3 in favor of the Renegades.
Listen.
What's your name again?
John.
John.
So you get called for how far are you from you? Sometimes.
That means you're batting 6.
The lineup is now turned over in the bottom of the second for the Oklahoma Lookouts, with Mark Ivey, Aaron Higbee, and Chad Dillon due up. We got John Lykowski behind me taking pictures. Just giving you a shout out on the live stream. Famous John Lykowski. Always want to show you some love. You're welcome. You take awesome pictures. Great volunteer for this sport. The Renegades have a sub on defense with Elena Regan now subbing in for Chris Kimball on the right side. We're waiting for something. I'm not entirely clear as to what. I think we're waiting for a scorer's table adjustment, potentially.
The scorekeepers have been asked to not only score paper on the old school
but they're
papers,
also doing the tablet,
but they're
right?
also
Because
testing out the new tablet
Right.
with the new scorekeeping.
Makes
And
sense. Yeah, because there's a new website now that tracks those stats, right? And there's the live scores.
The live scores
on the it's the NBBA stats page. I think that's what it is, right? I'm not sure.
But I know they're all getting used to it.
Trying to go digital.
It's taken a little bit longer, a
Yeah.
little bit of a learning curve this morning.
Got it.
The wireless bases were working over on field 1 for the first inning, and then,
were they? Well, so I remember when I was at the All-Star game in October. Were you there? Were they using it? So they were using those and testing them at the All-Star game, and they had some functional issues there. But I mean, that's good news to hear that those are working. Because I think Bluetooth speaker bases or whatever, however the connection goes there, would be huge. Instead of having wires all over the place for people to trip on, you know, malfunction if people run into bases. Mark Ivy is 1 for 1, scoring the first plate appearance of his performance as he swings and misses for strike 1. Ball trickled right underneath the scorer's table. Ivy with a little bit of a staggered stance. Weight back towards the catcher. His back elbow is down towards his side as it's a pop-up to left field. Rob Dias coming in on it. Ivy running to first base, and he makes the play. Bang, bang play at first base as Dias corralled it just before Ivy was going into the base. Scored that play in 18, and there's 1 out in the inning. Mike Woodard right on the call. Positioned himself very nicely there.
Oh, yeah. You can call them by name. I know those.
As we have Aaron Higbee coming back up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. He was put out by Dias in the first inning. All 3 Renegades putouts have been in the first level of the defense. As Higbee is getting his base check first base and then third base. Higbee bent at the knees and the pitch. Swung on and grounded weakly down to left field. In comes Dias. Overruns it. Higbee running to third base. Dias has it, and he's safe. Close call there at third. But nonetheless, Higbee just beat it. And the score is 6-4 in favor of the Renegades. Higbee really had to leg that one out as Dias was all over it, but he overran it just a little bit, which caused Higbee to have more time to get to the base. So we got 1 in and 1 out for Chad Dillon, who's 0 for 1 in the first, being put out by Chris Kimball on the right side of the defense. As Dillon gets his base check first and then third base. Tall lefty getting into the batter's box. Bat back towards the catcher. Pitch is grounded and off the pitcher, Hibner. And the play is dead. Hibner could not get out of the way of that ball, as it was hit right into the ground and hopped right up into his side, trying to spin to get out of the way. Hibner has a Gatorade towel hanging down from his belt area as the balls can get wet here. And the 0-0 pitch to Dillon is grounded weakly in a similar spot up the middle. It's just fair. Ball down, speaker down on the ground, and Dillon scores. Dias and Regan had no idea where the ball was as it was speaker down. All right, so the score is 6-5 now in favor of the Renegades for Connor Thaxton. As the inning began with a Mark Ivy ground out to Dias, and then 2 straight runs by Higbee and Dillon. Connor Thaxton is also 1 for 1, scoring back in the bottom of the first. Renegades defense communicating out on the field. Thaxton getting his base check first base, and then third base. Doesn't seem like we're going to get a new base, as I believe I was told it was the wire that was the problem and not necessarily the base. Pitch. Swung on and missed by Thaxton for strike 1. Very fluid swing by him. Swinging down just below his belt. Swinging for the left field fence. Pitch is a line drive to right field past Elena Regan. Over is Shane Canty. Gets down and makes the play. On a hard hit ball by Connor Thaxton, Shane Canton was lined up perfectly. They made a beautiful play out there and right, laying down to his left. And there are 2 gone in the inning. Score that play at 37 in the second level of the defense. And we have Randy George coming up to the plate. George is 1 for 1, scoring in the bottom of the first. What a play by Shane Canton. It's a great call by Gina Devenish as well to line him up, as Shane only had to take a step to his right to get down. As Devenish calls time in the field to readjust Canton, moving Laney up a little bit. Renegades defense is set. Hibner having a word with Randy George at home plate. Renegades need an out, as there's only a 1-run lead for the Renegades. Time is called for passing aircraft overhead. They're always usually loud and disrupt play. Really see it, it's very low up there. A lot of stoppages in beat baseball for noise-related items, such as vehicles, aircraft, any loud noise. And George is getting his base check first and then third, lining the bat up with the base. Getting in his batting stance, chest face back towards the catcher, weight back on his back leg, as he grounds it to left field. Over is Rob Dias. George running to third base, off of Dias' foot, and makes the play. And that is the inning. Lookout score 2, as the score is now 6-5 in favor of the Renegades. Gina Devenish will have the call.
Renegades, bring it on me, please. Get away from the screen.
And we'll be back with you shortly.
Come this way, guys. This way. Quickly. Bring it on me. Quickly.
Yeah.
Right here. Right here, everybody. Yeah. Let's go. Tighten up. Let's go. Let's go prove it and hit some bases. Let's go. How do we hit? How do we run?
Wicked fast!
How do we hit?
Wicked hard!
How do we run?
Wicked fast!
Let's go.
Is this thing on?
Doing it right now.
No, Drew's doing it. No one else is doing
John just
it.
started it.
Stop. You're right.
Let's go. Wake up. Let's
All right.
get the energy going.
I'm back.
Bro.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Things are starting to pick up on defense. Made some good putouts, good calls. All right. So the score is currently 6-5 in favor of the Renegades. We are starting at the top of our order with number 4, Tyler Merald. Hunter, Dias, and Shane need to move. They're in the shot. All right. The mic is on. I don't know if it was on the last time. It was probably off, so my apologies if you got a silent... Yep, they're good. My apologies if you got a silent inning last time.
No, Gina, I didn't hear that ball on that play.
Really?
And I didn't
Oh,
hear
good.
it got in my chest.
Thank you. Something in my throat. My apologies for coughing on camera. All right. Tyler is 2 for 2 on the day. It's the top of the third inning. Swing and a miss for strike 2. High fly ball up the middle. Tyler is making his way to first, and he scores the run. Tyler's 3 for 3. He lined that base up perfectly and was ready for it.
Just like that. Just like that. Swing that bat.
All right, up next, number 2, Christian Thaxton. Christian is 1 for 2 on this game, putting the ball on the play in the first inning, scoring in the second. So let's see what happens. All right. They're doing something over there, not sure what. Oh, all right, so we're taking a timeout. All right, I think we're moving to, we're getting a new wire, it looks like. So it's going to take a minute. All right, while we're waiting, Shayna, do you kind of want to talk about kind of what's been happening so far? Like what happened in the last inning and
Don't know. I mean, I think we gave up 1 run. I think Chad Dillon. Oh, no, 2. We gave up 2. What's the current score? Is it tied?
we're up by 1.
By 1. Yeah.
Oh no, we're up by 2 now. You're right.
Yeah, we've been doing well. We think our defense. The ball's really hard to hear right now. There's so many sounds going on. Calls, like everything's just all muffled. So.
And this ball dies so fast in this
right
grass, too.
Yeah,
So
speaking down has been really tough. So, when those balls are like going 50 feet, those are some of the hardest balls to play because we can't hear it. So trying to figure out how we can help everybody else. But man, we're here. We're here.
all right, thank you, Shane. All right, we're back in business. All right, we're getting a base check. So Thaxton is wearing his blue number 2 jersey, gray baseball pants, and white and black baseball gloves. He's got white baseball cleats. Line drive up the middle. Thaxton is making his way to third, and he scores the run.
Yo, Christian.
All right. It's another one for the Renegades. All right. Up next, number 53, Sean Devenish. Sean has put the ball into play both times at bat so far, but he's gotten put out. But I have no doubt that he'll be able to make something happen. Sean's getting his base check. Foul back for strike one. Another foul tip. And that's strike two. Time for some passing emergency vehicles.
Johnny is a friend of mine. Rip, rip. He can rip it anytime. Rip, rip. He can rip it any place. Rip, rip. And he can rip it in your face. Rip, rip.
Giving Sean a little bit of pep, a little bit of cheer. Because we're... All right. And time in. The noise is done. Noise is gone. And we are back in business. All right. Getting a base check. Top of the third inning for anyone just tuning in. Grounder up the third base side. Sean makes his way to first, but he gets put out by number 24. Gets the base cut out again. So they're putting a new wire in. All right, so that's one down for the Renegades. Up next is number 18, Rob Dias. Dias is 2 for 2 on this game.
No, dude, leave me alone for a second.
Sean, just get a little long, buddy. All right, defense, you ready? Okay. You see good? Hey, I need you. You're going to be off your phone? Right. Bobby license tonight? Yes, sir. Going? All right, here we go.
Dias is getting himself set up at the plate. Dias is getting his base check. All right, and here we go. Oh, hard line drive foul up the first baseline. Dias is setting up again. Ron is making his way back to the mound. Hard grounder up the first base side. Dias is making his way to third, and he scores the run.
Yo, way to recover.
All right, Dias is 3 for 3.
Way to recover. Way to recover.
Jay, watch out for that wire, man. You're like covering it.
You're a warrior.
All right. Up next is number 47, Drew Crook. Drew is another one who's put the ball into play twice now, but has gotten put out both times.
Don't do that again.
But I'm very confident that he can make something happen.
Great recovery, baby. Great mental toughness.
Better when you don't have to recover. He's 3 for 3. One-liners.
Good. Back on D. Somebody else need one?
We got one out.
Just one. All right. We're struggling with this first base today. We keep having to change out the wires.
Yeah, I don't have a bat.
Yes.
I might throw my bat as well. And in the left.
Is this Drew? Hey, big Drew, let me hear you say well. Well.
All right. Looks like the defense is just making some adjustments, so we're waiting for that. So, score update. The score is currently 9-5 in favor of the Renegades. We're doing pretty good. We're just kind of waiting for the defense to be ready.
Defense ready. Right, set.
All right, defense is ready. Drew is getting his base check. Drew has been a member of the Renegades since 2019. Line drive up the middle. It's gone. Drew is making his way to third, and he is saved. That was a hard ball. Talking line drive up that third base side closer to the middle. That thing was gone. And Drew scores a run.
Bro. Start it.
All right. So up next, we got number 80, David Marcano, in for Chris Kimball. This is David's, I think this is his first full season, because he kind of started midway last season. He played in the Fenway game and scored some excellent runs. So I'm excited to see what he does here. All right, David's getting his base check. David is wearing his blue number 80 Renegade shirt, wearing gray baseball pants with the black stripe down the side and white New Balance cleats. He is not wearing batting gloves. Not all the players do. Grounder up the middle. David is making his way to third base. Oh, but he gets put out by number 7. That's okay. But David ran hard for that.
You can come to the side.
Go, Dana. Hey, shoulders, knees and up. Knees and up.
All right, so that's 2 down for the Renegades. So we're back to the top of the order. We've batted through all the way. Back to the top of the order with number 4, Tyler Moralt. Tyler's 3 for 3, so let's see what happens. So, really appreciate everyone watching and everyone liking, sharing, and subscribing. I really hope you can hear me. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Apologies for my voice. I had dust or something caught in my throat. That's why I was coughing at the beginning of this inning. High fly ball up the third base side. Tyler's making his way to third, and he is saved. The defender laid down for it, but could not pick it up in time, which means Tyler's 4 for 4. All right. Up next, number 2, Christian Thaxton. Christian is 2 for 3 on the game, putting the ball into play every single time. Got put out in the first inning and scored in the second and third. So let's see what happens. All right, we've got to go pick up that base, put it back on its spot. Joe Mack, I just got your text. Thank you. It's annoying that we can't comment, but thank you for giving me the feedback and letting me know that the audio is working. A couple people have texted saying the audio sounds good, which is great, so I really appreciate that. Thank you. We're using Hunter's phone for the stream, so my phone's available. If there's any issues with the audio, please text me if you have my number. Grounder up the third base line. Thaxton is making his way to first, but unfortunately he gets put out by number 24. That retires the side. All right. So give me a second to tally up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good. No, you're fine.
All right.
What's the lineup when we get out there? Gene, do you remember who's up? Go, D. Thanks. Who's up, Gene?
Hold on a second. I'm coming. All right. Going back on defense.
Oh, I didn't know you could run that fast. Is there a Big Mac on top of that base?
All right, the mics are low on battery here. It seems though I charged them, but they didn't charge, so we might have to go without the mics for the next game, but that's okay. We've done games without mics before. I hope everyone's enjoying the ball game so far.
No.
Renegades currently have 11 plated so far in this game through 3 innings.
Hunter, what's your score?
That was within 6 inches.
All right, so we have the bottom of the lineup in for the lookouts with Kyle Ivey and then Mark Ivey and Aaron Higbee for this bottom of the third inning. Renegades defense is set. Kimball is subbed back into the defense on the right side. Ivey getting his base check, first and then third base. There's too much noise on the Renegades bench as we were about to play. First pitch to Ivy is swung on and missed for strike one. Pitch missed a little bit low. Ivy swinging it across his chest.
Here we go.
Pitch is grounded weakly to right center. In comes Chris Kimball. It comes right in front of him, off his foot, and makes the play right before Ivy got to the bag. Kimball recovering quickly as it rolled off his foot. That's the second putout for Kimball in this ball game, and there is one out in the inning. The score is currently 11-5 in favor of the Renegades. As we move back to the top of the lineup with Mark Ivy, he's 1 for 2, scoring in the first and being put out by Rob Dias in the second. Lookouts have plated 5 runs by way of Mark Ivy, Aaron Higbee, Chad Dillon, Connor Thaxton, and Randy George.
You got one out.
Defense figuring it out there as they're communicating, as Mark Ivy gets his base check first and then third, getting in the left-handed batter's box. A lot of balls on the ground for the lookouts as the first pitch is popped up and it's foul. Landed just past the pitcher's mound. And we have 1 strike on Mark. I want to take this time to thank Mr. Booker and the Indy Thunder for this wonderful tournament they have put on for us this weekend. Pitch from Hibner is grounded up the middle. Over is Rob Dias. It makes the play right before Ivy gets to the first base bag. Dias making that play look easy and routine as there are quickly 2 outs in the inning. That is Dias' 4th putout of the ball game already. For Aaron Higbee, who is 1 for 2, put out by Rob Dias in the first and scored in the second. And Higbee gets his base check first and then third base. Hibner on the mound, and the pitch. It's a line drive to left field, right past Dias and Crook. Maralt's chasing after it, but to no avail as Higbee scores running to third base. It was a hard hit ball. No chance for Dias on that one. Drew almost had it. Maralt was chasing it, but nonetheless, it was a run. And the score is 11-6 in favor of the Renegades. It was a hard hit ball. I'll give Higbee credit there. It was a hard line drive. Made it tough on the Renegades defense. And we have Chad Dillon coming up, who's 1 for 2. He was put out by Chris Kimball in the first and scored in the second. So we got 1 in and 2 outs. Score is 11-6. 11-6. They just scored.
11-6.
As Dillon gets his base check first and then third.
And I didn't hear the answer.
Shawnee. First pitch to Dillon is a line drive off of Hibner in the back. Woodard going out to check on him. That was a mean shot. And we hope Hibner's all right. He looks like he is. It's the second time Dillon has hit Hibner on a pitch in this game. Hibner and Dillon are laughing it off as they get back and set on the mound and in the batter's box. And the first pitch is grounded down the first base line. Over is Kimball, runs by it, trying to recover, and Dillon is safe. Kimball couldn't quite make the play. as he bobbled it just for a minute or a second, and that allowed Dylan to make the play. And the score is now 11-7. This game has certainly had a lot of ups and downs. Just got to have the mental toughness to get back into it.
No, back up 5 more, Chris.
And there was a 2-out run for the Oklahoma Lookouts for Connor Thaxton. Thaxton is 1 for 2, scoring in the first and being put out by Shane Canton in the second, as he gets his base check first and then third. First pitch to Thaxton is swung on and missed. Hibner missed down in the dirt. Pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Thaxton a little bit out in front there. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and fly ball to right field. Over is Shane Canton. He runs the wrong direction, and Thaxton scores the run. Opposite field bomb for Thaxton, as the score is 11-8. Lookouts certainly not making it easy for the Renegades, as the Lookouts have plated 3 runs in response to the Renegades in this bottom half of the third. So following the run by Connor Thaxton, we have Randy George coming up to the plate. He's also 1 for 2, scoring in the first and being put out by Rob Dias in the second.
If it goes in the air, it's going to have a lot of backspin. Just chop it, okay?
George gets his base check first and then third. First pitch from Hibner is swung on and grounded right at the plate for strike 1. George getting reset in the box. Pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2.
More level that time.
Ball missed right underneath his bat. George swinging a little bit across his chest, maybe just a little bit under. Pitch missed by the belt. And the 0-2 pitch is a fly ball to left field. Over is Dias, gets by him. George running to first base, and he makes the play.
Nice job. Way to not give
Nice
up
play
on
to
it.
recover from Rob Dias, and that is the inning. But not after the Oklahoma Lookouts plated 3.
18 Dias short.
And the score is 11-8 going into the top of the 4th. Gina Devenish will have the call when she comes back. So my mics are running out of battery, so in that case, just unplug this and plug that into.
Somebody call 911!
I don't know why my thing's not charging.
All right, folks, I am back. We still have the mics, but they are.
Do you have a secondary wire just in case that thing's not charging?
I have a secondary charger that you can use.
Hey, Josh Perry, Gina, make sure you mark this right. Josh Perry is in for Kyle Ike.
Okay.
Josh Perry's in for Kyle Ike.
What number? Number?
Nick and Gina. Josh Perry, yup.
What number? Thank you. Double rover? Okay. And he's double. Wait, Nick.
It was like past me as I was starting to move over.
Okay. All right, folks. So we're back. I think I'm having trouble seeing the screen right now. It's getting kind of bright. So give me a sec to tally everything up.
The the mic died, so you're gonna have to take this off.
Okay. And just do what?
Yeah, just do it plain.
All right.
Yeah, just shove this in. I plugged them in last night, but I don't know what's going on there.
All right. So unfortunately, folks, we lost the mics. They died. We're gonna recharge them. So right now we're just kind of going off of phone sound. So forgive us for any sounds you may miss or any background noise you hear. We're gonna do our best here. Up next is number 53, Sean Devonish. I am tallying things up right now. All right. So Sean has put the ball into play every single time today. He's getting his base check. All right, so the score is currently 11-8 Renegades. So we are up by 3. Swing and a miss for strike 1. All right, doing a sound check to make sure all the players can hear the ball. The defense is having a very hard time hearing everything today. I don't know what the issue is. Maybe it's the wind. I don't know. We're having to change out balls.
Oh yeah, baby. That's great. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Just gotta make sure that other ball is plugged in or turned off rather. So. All right. We're trying to get that other ball turned off, get the pin in there. All right, so we're going back into gameplay. Ron Cochran back on the mound. Foul tip for strike 2.
Let's go.
This is the top of the 4th inning. Swing and a miss for strike 3. All right. Time for a passing helicopter. Oh, there's that helicopter flying over. It's gonna be a minute. Oh. Here it comes, flying right over us. They're all waving to the helicopter. There it is. Line over. All right. Time back in. Back to gameplay. Line drive up the middle. Sean is making his way to first. Oh, gets put out by that deep, 13 deep.
He's here. He's there. He's every deep in there. Drop it off.
All right. That was an excellent hit. That was a very good hit. All right. Up next, number 18, Rob Dias. Rob is 3 for 3 on this game. Fly ball up the first baseline. Dias. Oh, but it rolls just foul. Otherwise, Dias would have scored that.
Sprint it back. I got it.
I got you, Rob. You're towards me. Come up and carry him back.
Piggyback him back.
Pour some water on him. Keep him away.
Piggyback.
Just collapse it. Jeez, mister.
It's charging. We're doing okay. All right. Dias made his way back to the plate, getting himself set up again.
Here we go. 0-1.
Grounder up the first base side. Dias is making his way to first. Ugh. He gets put out. Oops.
Hey, 2 down.
Who was that?
22 short.
Thank you. All right. Put out by number 22. That's 2 down for the Renegades. All right. Up next, number 47, Drew Crook. Drew is 1 for 3. He's put the ball into play every single time. Scored in the 3rd inning. So let's see what happens. Score is still 11-8. Top of the 4th. Hard grounder up the middle. Drew is making his way to 3rd. Missed the base, and he got put out.
Missed the base again, Peg. Missed base.
Who was that?
7
7 mid. Got it. All right.
Play some D.
All right. I'm going back on defense.
Go get him.
Ready, standard? What are we doing?
Alrighty, the Renegades go 1-2-3 in that inning. As we are heading to the bottom of the fourth. Renegades still hold an 11-8 lead over the Lookouts.
Why is our best base runner the one who hasn't won a base hit?
So we have a pinch hitter for Mark Ivy as Josh Perry is making it to the plate. Perry making his first plate appearance of the day.
What's that?
We're currently in the bottom of the fourth. We got a thriller here.
Pinch hitter Perry.
Renegades hold a slim 3-run lead on the Lookouts.
Oh, that's me. Well.
Perry feeling the plate, getting his bearings in the batter's box. He's got his Oklahoma Lookouts uniform with blue cleats. His right pocket is folded out.
Sean.
Here we go.
And the first pitch is a take from Perry.
Sean, he likes you.
Perry also wearing red and black Under Armour batting gloves.
Here we go.
And the pitch is swung on and missed, and the count is 1-1. We appreciate all of you who have tuned in so far. We apologize for any complications there have been on the live streams thus far.
Here we go.
And the 1-1 pitch is a ground ball weakly to left center field. In comes Dias. He's being aggressive and makes the play on Perry, running to first. Dias with his 5th putout of the ball game. And that's a good start to the inning. We have Aaron Higbee Josh Perry was subbed in for Kyle Ivy, not Mark Ivy. Put his putout down there. So we're back to the top of the order with Mark Ivy.
Let's go, Dias.
We have one out in the bottom of the fourth. Ivy is 1 for 3, scoring in the first and being put out by Dias in the second and the third.
Come on, D.
All right, here we go. Defense, you got one.
Mark getting his base check first base and then third base. He's using his bat as a sort of like a cane to hold him up so he can listen to the base.
Here we go.
And the 0-0 pitch is fouled off for strike 1. Mark has had a violent uppercut swing there, swinging towards the right field side. He's wearing red, white, and blue batting gloves. Pitch is a fly ball to right field. Over is Shane Canton. Tyler Morrell chasing after it. Ivy's running to first, and he scores. And the Lookouts close the gap as the score is now 11-9 in favor of the Renegades. Renegades have been up most of this game. There's only been one lead change, excuse me. Renegades began the game up 2 runs, and the Oklahoma Lookouts plated 3, and then the Renegades replated 4 runs to retake the lead and haven't given it up since. Score is currently 11-9 with 1 out and 1 in for Aaron Higbee, who's 2 for 3, being put out by Dias in the first and scoring runs in the second and third inning. Getting his base check first and then third base. Pitch from Hibner. Swung on and missed for strike one, as that pitch was well above his bat. Let's see. Higby set at the plate, and the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike two. Hibner missing high and then low on the first two pitches of this at-bat. Pitch. Swung on and missed for strike three. We're good. It's fine. No, not using just YouTube. And the 0-3 pitch. Swung on and missed, and Higby strikes out for the second out of the inning. That is a big out for Chad Dillon, a tall lefty getting into the left-handed batter's box. He's 2 for 3, being put out by Chris Kimball in the first, and then scoring runs in the second and third inning. Renegades need to stop here, as they need to stop the bleeding. Connor Thaxton looms on deck.
Come at you, Chris. Set. Put the ball slow in your hands, Kimball.
That is only the second strikeout recorded by both teams. These two strikeouts are on the Oklahoma Lookouts side, as Dillon swings through and misses for a strike. Flared the bat out there with a one-handed finish across the plate. And the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike two. Dillon pulling off way out front on his front side, striding towards first base on that swing. Pitch. Swung on and missed for strike three. Hibner missing a little bit low on all three of these pitches. Hibner telling Chad to take one, and the count runs full. Unsure what they're laughing about at home plate. And we got a one-take, three-strike count. And the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, and Dillon strikes out for the third out of the inning.
Hey, bring it in, little hop, let's go!
Oklahoma plates one, and the score is currently 11-9, going into the top of the fifth.
Hey, right here.
Renegades coming on up,
Get up.
as we have Kimball, Baralt, and Thaxton due up for the Renegades.
Fifth inning, up by 2. What do we need? Here we go.
We are farmers!
I'm a slow guy.
All right, guys, I'm back. So
Now it is.
Jingle, jingle, jingle! It's the Buckers Kimbo! Yee, Papa, yee.
score is currently 11-9 Renegades. We are starting at the bottom of our order with number 40, Chris Kimball. Chris is 1 for 2, scoring in the second inning. All right. Ronnie, Dias, Sean, you're in the shot. You got to move. All righty. All right, I'd like to thank everyone that tuned in today. Remember, you can always watch this back later. It'll be on our YouTube channel.
Good boys. Here we go. Top 5.
Kimball's getting his base check. Kimball's another one that doesn't use batting gloves. grounder up the first base side. Kimball's making his way to third. And Kimball scores the run, making it 12-9 Renegades. All right.
Let's go, fellas.
We are at the we're at the top of our order with
Let's go.
number 4, Tyler Morrell. Tyler's 4 for 4 today. So let's see what else he can do here.
Great job, fellas.
Alrighty. Ooh.
Easy, T. Easy, big fella.
That was a coffin corner foul.
You're about less than a foot away from a perfect coffin corner.
Yep.
So much sting.
The coffin corner is that corner where the 40-foot arc meets the foul line. And it's called the coffin corner because it's often where balls die, and they're very hard to pick up there. So they're hard to locate, they're hard to hear in that spot. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Alright. Tyler's just warming up his swing path. Swing and a miss for strike 3.
Do it for the pre-workout.
Hard grounder up the middle. Tyler making his way to first. But he is put out by number 24.
Come on, move. Just like that. Swing that back.
All right, up next is number 2, Christian Thaxton. Christian is 2 for 4 on this game, scoring twice and being put out twice. All right, Shano, I need you to move, honey. Shano, move, please. Thank you. Sorry, I slipped into teacher mode there for a second. All right, Thaxton's getting his base check. Swing and a miss for strike 1. That was a hard swing. I could hear it from here. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Thax, bro!
Relax, bro.
All right. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Foul tip. He's still alive. Foul tip. Still alive. Hard grounder up the first base line, but it's foul. So he's battling here. He's still alive.
Slow walk back.
To go retrieve the ball. The Axes make his way back to the plate. Axton strikes out. All right, up next, number 53, Sean Devenish. Sean's been putting the ball into play today, but has been kind of unlucky with being put out. But let's see what happens. That's 2 down for the Renegades. Swing and a miss for strike 1. High fly ball up the middle. Sean is making his way to first. Gets put out. All right.
All right, let's play D. Let's play
All right,
D, guys.
12 to 9. I'm going back on defense.
Hey, we got Connor. No, I know. I was 7 mid.
All right. So the Renegades score 1. 12 to 9. So the Renegades score 1 to increase the lead by 1 more, which is 12 to 9 is the score. Still a very close ball game here. Going into the top of the 5th, Renegades got to play some defense here.
What do we got?
12-9, Rob. I hope everyone tuning in is enjoying the action. We got a 12 to 9 score in favor of the Renegades. For those just tuning in, a little summary going on here. The Renegades batted first and are the away team in this matchup. Renegades plated 2 in the first inning, followed by 3 runs from the Oklahoma Lookouts in the bottom of the first. In the top of the second, the Renegades plated 4 runs to make it a 6-3 score. And then bottom of the second, Oklahoma scored 2 to make it 6-5. In the top of the third, the Renegades plated 5 runs to make it 11-5. And then in the bottom of the third, the Lookouts plated 3 to make it 11-8. And then in this past inning, Renegades scored 1. I'm sorry. Renegades were shut out in the top of the fourth, and then the Lookouts scored 1 in the bottom of the fourth. And the Renegades plated 1 more in the top of the fifth. And Connor Thaxton comes up to the plate. He's 2 for 3, scoring runs in the first and third inning, while being put out by Shane Canton in the second. And the 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike 2. Thaxton was a little bit out front there. As I am hearing a drone that is overhead, getting some footage of this game.
Here we go.
And the 0-2 pitch, swung on and missed for strike 3. Very late swing by Thaxton.
Let's go, on your toes. He's quick.
Something was not right with the cadence there.
Here we go.
The pitch is popped up foul towards the first base line, rolling towards the Lookouts bench. Had a lot of backspin. That ball was never going fair.
Right here, Connor. Right here.
Thaxton very quick to the bases. And he's getting his bat and being led back to the right-handed batter's box at home plate. It has really turned into a gorgeous day here. 70 degrees. Can't beat that. And the 0-3 pitch is passed on by Thaxton, as Hittner told him to do so. And we have a full count with nobody out. And it's fouled off, and we'll do it again. The score is 12-9 in favor of the Renegades in the bottom of the fifth. And the payoff pitch is a deep fly ball to right field. Thaxton making his way to third base. It gets by Canton, and he's going to score easily. And the score is now 12-10 in favor of the Renegades. Thaxton put a charge in this ball. And the Lookouts open the bottom of the fifth with a run. So we got 1 in for Randy George, who made the putout to end the inning in the top of the fifth on Sean Devenish. He's 1 for 3, scoring a run in the first and then being put out 2 times by Dias in the second and third inning. Dias is certainly the defensive MVP of the day, as he has 6 putouts in the first level of the defense on the left side. As George is getting his base check first and then third, using his bat to guide his reference.
Here we go.
And the first pitch, swung on and missed. We thank you all for tuning in on this back and forth beat baseball game to begin the 2026 season, as George lines it to right field, right at Chris Kimball. In comes Shane Canton. George running to third base. It's going to be close, and he's got it. Canton making the play in the second level. Picks it up with his glove just before George reached the third base bag. And 1 gone for the Lookouts. So we got 1 in, 1 gone for Josh Perry, who is 0 for 1 on the day. Perry grounded out to Rob Dias in the 4th inning. Those just tuning in, it is a 12-10 Renegades lead with 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. Perry getting his base check first and then third. Third base not sounding all that great. It's been the best base of the bunch thus far. Defense set in the field. This game has gone on for 130 minutes. As Perry is getting his bearings in the box.
Here we go.
Pitch. Swung on and missed. Ball missed down in the dirt for strike one. Perry has an uppercut swing, swinging around his knees. Pitch. Swung on and missed for strike two. That swing was a little bit higher for Perry as he swung more towards his belt. And the 0-2 pitch from Hibner swung on and missed for strike three. This would be a big out for the Renegades as the Lookouts are trying to close the gap going into the last inning. As Hibner throws and the count runs full as Perry passes on that pitch. And the count runs full, and the pitch. Swung on and hit way foul, hitting it off the end of the bat. Perry running to third base. That ball was hit over me in the broadcast booth. Perry getting reset in the box. We still have a full count with a 1-pass, 3-strike count. Defense shifted a little bit more to the pull side. And the payoff pitch. Swung on and line drive in the same direction. Foul down the left field line.
Nick,
Perry way out in front.
through the line a couple steps.
It's been a great game so far between both teams.
A couple steps backwards.
I think the story of this game is the Thaxton brothers playing against each other. Christian Thaxton on the Renegades and Connor Thaxton on the Oklahoma Lookouts. And the 1-3 pitch. Swung on and missed, and Perry strikes out for the second out of the inning. And that turns the lineup over for Mark Ivy. Ivy's been a little bit of a force in this game as he scored 2 runs in 4 at-bats, being put out by Dias in the second and third innings and scoring runs in the first and the fourth.
Hey, Gina! Yeah. Tyler behind Shane.
Making defensive adjustments out in the field is the Renegades. Mark Ivy getting his base check at first base, leaning on the bat as it's vertical with the ground, getting his bearings. As defense calls time, as they're still adjusting the defense. Gina Devenish calling timeout out in the field. Rob Weissman going out to talk to them to make sure the defense is adjusted. We've got a nice view of a first, second, and third layer with Chris Kimball, Shane Canton, and then Tyler Maralt all back to back to back in a single file line on the right side of the defense. With Sean Devenish playing still up the middle and Rob Dias and Drew Crook playing on the left side. As Ivy gets his base check again, first and third. Still no pitch thrown to Mark Ivy. The score is currently 12-10 with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th in favor of the Renegades as he grounds it weakly down the right field line, stumbling out of the box, running to first.
Way to be all 3 of you. Nice job.
The count is 0-1. Ivy getting helped back into the box. Oklahoma has a plethora of left-handed hitters in their lineup. They had at least 3 to start the game. Aaron Higbee looms on deck.
Here we go.
And the 0-1 pitch from Hibner is fouled back towards the catcher for strike 2.
Hunter, who do we got up? Rue?
Dias, Crook, Kimball.
Here we go.
The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and grounded off the pitcher, Hibner. He's really taking a beating here. And that is a no-pitch call. And the count remains 0-2. Chad Dillon hit Hibner twice. No Mark Ivy. As Mark is back in the box, and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, grounded down the line, and foul ball. Mark Ivy running to first base. That's 2 straight times he's had to run down the line on the same side of the field that he hit it to. Those are somewhat dangerous plays.
Chris. Gina, Chris, 6 or 7 to your right. Right there.
Too far. So we have an 0-3 count on Mark Ivy as he's getting set in the box. We've got 2 outs and 1 in. The score is currently 12-10 in the bottom of the 5th. Renegades. And Ivy strikes out to end the inning. That's a big out as we go to the top of the 6th. Or never mind. Was that a foul ball? All right. Never mind. Thought he missed it. He fouled back that one off. As Ivy is getting reset in the box. Ivy is a tall left-handed hitter. And the 0-3 pitch. Grounded weakly up the middle. Running to third base is Ivy, and it is just foul. That ball traveled 39 feet. Chris Kimball was right on top of it to make the play. And this is a long at-bat for Mark Ivy. As Ivy is being guided, back to the left-handed batter's box, getting reset. Boston defense is set in the field, looking to pounce. It's been a 6+ pitch at-bat. And it looks like Ivy is taking all the way as he's holding the bat by the barrel. There's no way he was swinging that way. And the count runs full. In the bottom of the 5th, 2 outs. And the payoff pitch is a pop-up to right field. Has a lot of backspin. It's just fair. Ivy running to first base. In comes Kimball, and he's safe. Very little chance for the Renegades to field that ball, as Ivy also has some speed. And it is now a 1-run game. One up. So we have Aaron Higbee coming up to the plate. He's 2 for 4, being put out by Dias in the first, scoring 2 runs in the second and third, and then also striking out in his most recent plate appearance in the 4th. Lookouts making it difficult for the Renegades, as the Lookouts have plated 2 runs and there are 2 outs in the inning. And the first pitch to Higbee is popped up to left field. Running to third base is Higbee. In comes Dias, and he makes the play just before Higbee could reach the third base bag, and that is the inning. Lookouts plate 2, as it is now a 1-run ball game. 12-11 Renegades. Renegades have some work to do going into the top of the 6th.
What do we got? 1?
1.
Guys, bring it in. Bring it in right here. Listen, you guys got to dig in deep. It's not a matter who wants it. Okay? They're the home team. You're up by 1. You need the bottom of the order to score some runs. Okay? Let's do it. All right?
Go.
Stay within yourselves. Drew, I'm ready for you. Okay? We're going to have Marcano go in. I'm going to look for a little more speed. Okay? So that's what we're going to do. It's going to be Dias, Marcano, and Kimball. Let's go. Okay? Sounds like runs to me.
All right.
Speedy boys right there. Like Drew run two today.
We are. I am back.
Okay?
We are still up
Yeah, no. They're also Oh, sorry.
He's here. He's there. Rob Dias.
All right. Final inning of the game. Bottom of the sixth. The score is 12-11. We are starting with number 18, Rob Dias.
We can do it. Okay, all right.
The defense is getting set in the field. Dias is getting himself set up at the plate.
Felt like it. Here's he ducks.
Did you even hear the drone that was above you?
No, but I could see it.
Okay. Because we were flying it, but nobody objected. Nobody.
Nope. No one said anything. Again, I could see it, but I don't think anybody could hear it. So it's
That's why
fine.
we're asking you.
Yeah. I mean,
But no, nobody pointed it out.
do it unless the umpire says, "Hey, don't do that."
Yeah. So that's what we're thinking. We just want to get one good shot at like someone hitting the ball hard.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Took out a gun.
All right. So Dias is 3 for 4, scoring 3 straight runs, and then getting put out in his most recent at bat. Swing and a miss for strike 1. A little late on that swing. Grounder up the third base side. Dias is making his way to third, but he gets put out by number 24. All right, up next, number 47, Drew Crook.
Hey, big Drew, let me hit the way.
That is Drew. All right. Drew has scored twice. Well, scored once in his 4 at-bats, so let's see what happens. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Swing and a miss for strike 2.
Remember your timing.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. hard grounder up the third base side. Drew is making his way to first, and Drew scores the run, making us up by 2, 13-11.
In your face, Weissman! Woo! Jingle, jingle, jingle! I know, but I like it. I like it. Attaboy. I need an Way to go, Drew.
All right, up next is number 40, Chris Kimball.
Hit the ball, Chris Kimball.
Chris is 2 for 3 on this game. All right, they had to switch out the ball. I got a new one. Oh, short grounder that goes foul down the first base line. Decent hit, though. Made some noise.
Nah.
Film crew is flying a drone over the game right now. I can hear it, but I don't think anybody else can, so. Oh, foul tip. Strike 2. Kimball's all over it. Ooh. Line drive up the third base side. Kimball's making his way to first, but it gets picked up by number 24.
Head, shoulders, knees, and dubs. Knees and dubs.
All right, up next is number 4, Tyler Morrell, back to the top of the order. Tyler is 4 for 5 on the game. He scored 4 straight runs and then was put out in his last at-bat.
Let's go, Ty. Here we go. Pick us up. Pick us up, Ty.
How you doing? Good. I saw you. Oh, there's a ant on the camera. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
You got it, T. Let's go, Tyler. Better, Tyler.
Ooh. Hard line drive up the middle, but it hit the pitcher for a dead ball.
Move, pitch.
Get out the way. Foul ball for strike 2. Grounder up the first base line, but it is rolled foul. Tyler's still alive. All right. Time for something, don't know what. All right, that's the end of the inning, so it's our last chance to score. Or last chance to hopefully end this game. I'm going back on defense.
Where are we at for them?
Let's see. I got it.
I have it.
It is Dylan, Thaxton, and George. Dylan, Thaxton, George for them.
Play some D!
13-11. Yeah. Been nibbling with 1 run. That's few innings. We needed more. What a game. What a freaking
back and
game.
forth.
So we scored twice in the first, and then they scored 3 in the bottom of the first. And we scored 4, or 3 more. So it was like 6-3, and we haven't given the lead back since, but they kept it close. Kept it very close. So it's that one right here.
Scored 3 times.
Yeah.
Nice.
He almost scored 4, but Shane made a really nice play.
Okay, cool.
Scored 1 more than his brother.
Nothing like brotherly rivalry in sports.
That's great. Pulse pounding finish to this one, folks, as we have a 13-11 game in the bottom of the 6th. This could be it, as the Lookouts need 3 runs to win it. And Chad Dillon is leading us off in the bottom of the 6th. Dillon, the tall lefty, waiting in the box, waiting for the Renegades defense to get set. Score is 13-11 Renegades. The Renegades play the Chicago Comets in the next game.
Bottom 6. Here we go.
Dillon getting his base check first and then third.
Here we go.
And the first pitch to Dillon is swung on and Mr. Strike 1. Strikeout would be huge here.
Here we go.
And the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled back. Nice play by the catcher for strike 2. Dillon is on it. Kimball was ready to pounce as he was moving in.
Here we go.
0-2 pitch. Foul back towards the catcher again, and the count runs 0-3. They're making contact, but Hibner's just missing a little bit above the bat. A little lower, and that's a line drive to center field there. For those just tuning in, it is a 13-11 Renegades lead in the bottom of the sixth, with Chad Dillon leading us off. And the 0-3 pitch, swung on and grounded to the right side, right at Chris Kimball, moving in, and right in his belly, and makes the play. Huge play by Chris Kimball on the right side for the first out of the inning. Chris Kimball having a game. So now we have Connor Thaxton coming up to the plate. He's 3 for 4 on the day, scoring runs in the first, third, and fifth, and being put out by Shane Canton in the second.
Chano, shoulders over toes.
Renegades looking to disrupt Thaxton's groove here. As the Renegades need 2 more outs to finish off the game. The Lookouts need 3 runs to win. 2 to tie.
Kimball back up 3.
Here we go.
Pitch. Swung on and missed. Ball in the dirt. And the strike is 0-1. Renegades looking to make a play. And the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Very early is Connor Thaxton. Thaxton ready at the plate. And the 0-2 pitch from Hibner is taken. It was a solid take by Thaxton as that ball bounced in the dirt. A little low. And the count is 1-2. And the pitch. Swung on and missed, and the count runs full. For those just tuning in, it is a 13-11 ball game. 13-11 game with 1 out in the bottom of the sixth. And the full count pitch. Swung on and missed, and Thaxton strikes out. That is a huge out for the Renegades as the Lookouts are down to their final out.
Remember what I told you guys.
Now up to bat is Randy George. Randy is 1 for 4, scoring in the first and being put out 3 straight times by Dias in the second and third and Shane Canton in the fifth. Kyle Ivey is due on deck.
Kyle Ivey's going to hit for Perry.
So that is Kyle Ivey re-entering into the lineup on the on-deck circle. Renegades are 1 out away from their first win of the 2026 season. Randy George set in the box, Tim Hibner on the mound. And the first pitch to George. Swung on and grounded right at Chris Kimball. George running to third base. Kimball gets down and makes the play, and the Renegades win. Great play by Chris Kimball, and that closes it out as the Renegades win 13-11 in a pulse-pounding finish. Great game by both teams. As the Renegades will now play the Comets in game number 2. Stay tuned. Thank you for watching.